today. I'm gonna go out and cut some grass today. Even wore the hat, sunny. I don't have the prescription glasses on, man. If you guys are just watching, I'm gonna let some people tune in because we are on Firework right here. We are on YouTube. What are we on? Facebook and Yarbo.com. We're gonna do a live cut today. And of course, we're live on TikTok. I did a long TikTok yesterday, man, 2 hours. It was fun. Got my water, stay hydrated. Feels like fall out though, man. It's like, I don't know, it's like 60 degrees here. So yeah, we're running both, what was I gonna say? We're running on 5G on both now, so I can venture out a little bit. I do have some other areas mapped out. We're gonna go do it. I'm gonna do a cut with the M1 today, our original lawnmower. You can get a good deal on that at Yarbo.com right now. We're gonna talk about the 5-year warranty pledge that's on Yarbo.com right now as well. So it's up to about $1,000 value, 5 years, peace of mind, best in industry warranty right now. So we're gonna talk about that. And just go out and have some fun doing some yard work. This is why I wore a hat today. Just the hair is just not cutting it today. No pun intended about the haircut. But yeah, it's good to be back. We got some eyeballs now coming out over here. You guys know me as Ryan. I took a phone call yesterday with somebody. I was walking through the office and I heard somebody on the phone, and gentleman in Florida. And I was like, here, hand me the phone. So I did my own like little phone call with him yesterday. Nice guy in Florida, you know, wanted to talk about, you know, I know a lot of people in Florida talk about that all the time, that St. Augustine grass down there and how it can cut. So everybody wants to try the Lawnmower Pro on that. Oh, this guy's trying to fix that sign that's been broken forever. So everybody wants to try the Pro on that. Let me know where you guys are watching from, where you're tuning in. We're about ready to go out and do a, why did I take a drink of water halfway through that? We're about ready to go out and do a cut with our standard lawnmower, our M1 with our Yarbo core. So I just changed some blades this morning. Those were getting pretty roughed up. Easy, took 10 minutes to change the blades. Did some test runs, power washed it because everyone needs a bath once in a while, right? I probably need a bath. I will at the end of the day, I'll need a bath, definitely. So yeah, let me bring the unit over. You can see the Yarbo sign here. Might just drive it out to a location here. I'm just waiting for a couple more people to join. Tuning in from Oklahoma. Hey, what's up, man? I'm a Michigan fan. We got the Boomer Sooners in week 2 of college football. It's gonna be crazy. Under the lights, that'll be a good football game. Looking forward to this weekend, Labor Day weekend, guys. Perfect time to send your Yarbo out and do the work for you. I think I'm gonna road trip up, visit my family up in Michigan. It feels like fall weather though. It's like 60 degrees. I've been sweating all summer, so this is nice, man. This is, I'll take this over the 90s every day. That was just, that's no fun. Grass was dry. Everything was just nasty for a while there. So yeah, we're right outside of Chicago today. There is not a cloud in the sky. Some rancid trees above me though. Not a cloud in the sky. About 62, 63 degrees. I'm actually wearing 2 shirts today and not sweating. This is nice, man. I like this. That way I don't have to wash this one every day, the Yarbo one, you know, while I'm doing these live streams. Because I only have a few. So I was out power washing this morning. I was like, man, what a good day. What a good day, way to start the day. Just power washing. I might send the Yarbo. Hold on one second. I'm going to see where we're at here. I might send the Yarbo out a little bit further today. We can do a couple of areas. I know I'm off camera, but you guys can hear me. I'm just driving it. Try not to drive it where I can't see it. I want to send it out to the area that I want to work at today, so. I think he may have cut yesterday, one of the landscapers, but. So when I'm going to send the Yarbo out, it's kind of cool because you just send it really to the one area. I have them all connected by paths right now. So I'm going to send it, I'll send it out here. All right, there she goes. She's off. Oh, did I push the wrong button? I might have. Let's see what I did. I think I might have sent it back to recharge. I'm not a smart man. I'm going to flip these guys over here. We're going to go out and do some cutting today, guys. I was like, I hope I didn't set it back to recharge. I think I might have. I'll figure it out. And I did. Think so. I did. Pennsylvania. You guys are probably getting the weather kind of like we're getting over here right now. Just, it cooled down dramatically. I will come back. Well, it cooled down dramatically here. I'm going to try to get out here. Yeah, it feels great, doesn't it? It's just like beautiful weather. No complaints. Though I was going to try to get in my dad's boat this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to jump in the lake if it's cold. Going to do some fishing. Labor Day weekend, you know, just get out there and enjoy. Still got some remnants. Oh, this mic, man, this one's horrible. This one is horrible. Let me do this. Bam. Is that better? It's this one occasionally. I do have another mic on TikTok right now. I'll just do it with the phone. You guys can hear me, right? Everyone can hear me? All right, good. It worked fine in the other phone yesterday, so now I'm starting to wonder if this phone jack is jacked up. All right. Though not hearing me is probably better. At least that's what my wife would say. Driving out to get some work done. I can finally get away from the building because but you guys can hear the Yarbo probably better here anyways, right? I'm quite sure what I have mapped out over here. I got to do some new maps over here. I had to reinstall some stuff. We moved some stuff around. I will say upgraded the firmware and the app on my end of things that are coming your way. Oh man, everything is just running good. GPS better. Everything's been better. We do want to test out, I think maybe starting next week, we're going to start testing out the Dead Reckoning with the GPS. You know, I know some people with some tree covers. People have been asking a lot about that stuff. So yeah, we want to test that out as well, the Dead Reckoning. I got to see if I'm in an area here. I can't see where I'm at. Oh yeah. Oh no. I might have to switch the head. I got the rain sensor. Hold on one second. I just power washed it and it's telling me I have the rain going. 1 second. I'm gonna have to dry this off, guys. Oh yeah, I got a puddle in the rain sensor. So the Yarbo has a rain sensor on it when it senses water, so I gotta dry this off. I just power washed it, so I'm gonna dry this off real quick. If not, I'll just switch the heads quick. If I can't get this dried off. It's saying there's water on it. If I gotta switch, I gotta switch. We'll see if it's dried off. Or I could set that off too, but all right, so no rain warning right now. That's one of the things about when you do power wash, like a Yarbo, that let it dry off. Try not to power wash it like hard power wash like you would concrete, obviously with electronics and stuff like that. But like the hose area, I'm gonna go up on the hill over here. See it climbing this bad boy? Look at that. It's a good size hill too right there. Shows you the climbing power. Let's see if Ryan can climb the hill now. I doubt it. Woo! I'm already tired. I'm not gonna make it. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. Oh yeah, this is a good area. He hadn't cut. I noticed he cut over there, so figure we'll come over here. This area has not been cut for a couple days. I'm gonna go set up probably over here, maybe in the shade a little bit. I don't know. Oh, saw some bunny pieces there, some bunny fur. We got this big red-tailed hawk over here that hates me. All right, got the mower going now. Setting up on the hills. We're gonna do the boundary first. I'll show you guys a preview. Ooh. I think it's like a diamond cut over here. So we're gonna be going side to side here. I'll show you guys here. It's about 43-minute cut right here. I can get over here. All right, there we go. Probably got it set about 3 inches here. Just gonna do some hills. Now this is our standard lawnmower right here, Yarbo lawnmower. Our M1 as we like to call it. Perfect for the yards that have, you know, a couple acres. Maybe your grass isn't that crazy. You get those nice maintenance cuts going on. I believe the Pro Deck is on the way. It's just on containers, so it is shipping right now. They just sent, I think they sent an updated email. It should be coming. But yeah, it is on the way. The deck is coming. I think it takes a little longer in Canada. The United States will have it first. And then Canada. Just how it is. A landscape video. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what's that like watching this on? It's crooked, right? That's crooked, right? Oh, there we go. We got some products up there. There's our bundles right there. Thank you, Kathy in New York, for putting those up. Yeah, landscape be tough, but most people are watching from their phones. We're gonna do some hills today, show you a climbing. There's our bundles off to the side there. Oh yeah, you ordered the rest of the Yarbo? Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, once you get the Pro, you guys will love it. I can't wait to see what the final product is. The one I was using is just like a prototype on there. So there was even some upgrades from that one. So I'm actually looking forward to it. But definitely trying to get it in the customer's hands before mine, which is what we should be doing. So that's awesome. Has the rest of the Yarbo stuff set up been easy, or? I bet I could get a landscape video on another phone, maybe. I have one phone set up on TikTok right now. Trying to keep up with the comments. Oh. Yeah, see, when I do this, boop, boop, what's YouTube do? See? That's just the format of lives. So boom, it's crooked. Like YouTube, everything like that. But I get it. Just the way it goes. Oh man. Yeah, that's nice, man. Playing with the core. But I know you're like going, I need my product. So yeah, it's on its way. I know it is shipping. I just saw the updates. I think in the next few weeks it'll be delivered here in the United States. So we did say it would ship in August. It's coming from overseas though, so it is going to take a minute to get over here. But yeah. Man, I keep getting those emails for kids' school forms. I'm like, how many? I swear we've had an event every night, or you're missing this form or you're missing this form. With all our boys, it's like, come on. But I can get a better angle over here. Trying to stay organized, man. Working parents. There we go. Kind of see the cut there better. Coming up, we're working, looks like a diamond-shaped cut. Let me see. I'm gonna try to keep up with all the comments and questions, guys. Yeah, it's been shipped. So yeah, whatever the timetable was. But yeah, they all are coming from overseas. So within the United States, I think like estimated delivery is like looks like a little later in Canada. I don't know in Europe. Europe and Canada are the same. Like that's more of like a September type of delivery sometime. So yeah, it says in the United States between August 26th and September 25th will be estimated delivery dates. So yeah, it could be out sooner. It could be out a little bit. I know everybody. Thanks for being patient though, man. I know it seems like, well, I guess it was July when we kind of started the process of the mass production of them too. So they're getting there, man. This is a good timetable really for like shipping overseas. Can't wait to see you guys use them. I want to see the videos posted. I know I've had fun with the one that I was using, that mower. Today I have our standard M1 on. So yeah, Yarbo right now too, we are doing our Yarbo Care 5-year warranty plan, just something different for August here. That's going to the 31st of August, hopefully. I was thinking about maybe extending it a day if I was going on vacation, but I don't know if they can do that. A lot of marketing tied up, but I'm going to be gone all weekend, and that's kind of the final push of the warranty plan. But it's industry leading based, first in brand care category, 5-year total warranty added on, because we always offer Yarbo's 2-year warranty as well. Just 3 years accidental protection, covers drops, collisions, lightning, surges, weather-related damage, and door-to-door shipping, because we all know what some of those God bless our delivery drivers, but we know how they handle things sometimes. Just never know. Probably get a little closer here, guys. Nice little cut going on. We're going uphill, sideways, back and forth. We're live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Facebook, I wish I could read your comments. I can't. I see them afterwards, I promise. Oh, I washed out my water bottle and I can still taste soap. There goes the day. So yeah, this is an area I mapped out the other day, just up on this hill here. We're cutting at about 3 inches, a little bit shorter than I would normally cut things, but I just wanted to show you guys the difference in the length of the cut here. This is our M1. I just changed the blades this morning. It took me 10 minutes to change the blades. It's kind of fun. Just be careful when you are changing blades, obviously what you're touching. It looks like we got an 8-inch overlap here. Right now we're going downhill, but we're doing turns uphill, downhill. There's some divots. It's uneven grass. Just kind of shows you the power of the Yarbo. You can check out all our bundles on the side. I did have the leaf blower out on a demo last week. I got it. We're gonna be. Somebody posted in Chicago already, like some trees turning already. I was like, no, I'm not ready. But you can definitely see the color difference. Some things are changing. I know my garden's kind of like some of my tomato plants I might have to pull this weekend. Not a huge deal though. Got a lot of tomatoes this year. I got nothing for peppers this year though, man. Like last year I probably got about 25 jalapenos, maybe more, maybe 30. I made like poppers. I made all kind of fun stuff. This year I got 2 jalapenos so far. I don't know what happened, man. Maybe I need more food in there. So next year, we're going to redo the whole garden configuration. The good news is the Yarbo that I have at home, like all summer long, it worked its way right around all my garden beds and my fences and everything like that. So it worked fine this summer. It was nice. It worked great, actually. And it was nice having it in the yard to do the cuts for me. Even though my yard's not huge, it just saves you a little bit of extra time to do those other activities. And if you have multiple acres, you're talking about, oh, he just dropped something off the back. He just dropped a chainsaw off the back of his thing. I wonder if he knows he dropped it. All right, I'm gonna go see. I'll be right back, guys. You'll see me in the parking lot over there. He dropped a chainsaw or something off the back of his thing. I gotta go help him out real quick. I'll run so I can get back to the lot. guys can see the cut. I'm back, sorry. Somebody dropped a chainsaw off their golf cart. I almost had a free chainsaw. That was awesome. Cut's looking good here. Look at that. Nice. Might have to get a better angle on here. You guys can see everything. Beautiful Tuesday. How is it a Tuesday already? You can see the hills, you can see the sky, you can see everything out there. Thanks for joining us today on a beautiful day. We appreciate it. Like I said, we had people watching from Oklahoma, people watching from Pennsylvania. Let me know if you're out using your Yarbo. I've been meaning to get over to YouTube, but I'll get there. Let me check the TikToks real quick. Let me try to get over to YouTube, guys. There we go. Got a nice cut going on, though, out here. You cannot beat it, man. Beautiful day. We got our M1 on, so we're trying to... just wanted to bring that back. Let all our users know what our standard lawnmower looks like. We love it. It's on sale right now. Good price, low price. Well below Terra prices, I got to say that. Jeez. There we go. There's the YouTube. Hello from Rockford. Not far away. Nice. Oh, I don't want to hear my own voice. Anything new on the flexible antennas? Yeah, Ken talked about that. I haven't seen any updates on those, though. But yeah, those will be cool when they come out with the RTK antennas. I know right now Ken's working hard. People are working hard on the Dead Reckoning coming out. That's where if the GPS signal does go out, it'll still function for a specific amount of time. So we're working on that just because of like people with tree cover, things like that. I'm working around a bunch of trees right now. I got a new firmware update the other day, and I tell you what, my GPS is, I've only had like 3 seconds where it just was like, it took a minute to catch. But with that and the Dead Reckoning, I think that's going to really, really mitigate any sort of GPS issue. And I mean, that's the same with just about every autonomous, but the Dead Reckoning is going to be a game changer because that will then allow the Yarbo to function without the reliability of GPS for a certain amount of time. So you guys are going to really like that. Any chance about low interest financing? I'm not sure. I don't know if that's all tied to interest rates or not, man. It's I know it's been a pain. I mean, that's why like used cars right now are just like, saw a minivan. It was like 1997 minivan. Somebody wanted $7,000 for it. It was like 1997. We got a nice cut going on here. So yeah, I'm using the standard Yarbo lawnmower today. I might move in a little closer. Let me grab my water bottle. All right, guys, we got a good view here. I'm gonna let Yarbo cut real quick. I'm gonna go inside and grab a water because my water bottle here tastes like soap because I cleaned it out this morning, and I guess I didn't clean it out good enough. I might as well dump it. I swear if there's suds in there, I'm gonna laugh. Not really, I mean, a couple bubbles, come on. That'll teach me to clean things, man. That's why I don't clean things. Hey, thanks for following us on TikTok, man. We're out here with Yarbo, doing a Yarbo live. We're cutting on a big hill today. I'll be right back, though. I'll leave the TikTok mic here. That way you guys can hear things. I'm looking forward to Dead Reckoning. Yeah, between fences like that, I mean, I'm sure you have it set up maybe as a dead end zone as well. But yeah, that's the only time at home I lose a little bit of GPS and I have to move it. And my yard's really, it's an urban environment. So, but next to the fence and a tree and my neighbor's big house, it's like it'll go out, but it'll recover after a little bit. Sometimes I just have to move it forward a little bit. But that's just the technology now where we're at, man. It's really changing. The Dead Reckoning will change a lot. I'm gonna start testing that out, I think, next week. Kathy was like, put some tinfoil on the RTK antennas and we'll do that. I'm like, okay, I could do that. Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but now we're gonna be having tinfoil hats on our Yarbo maybe, just to see. Look how beautiful that looks though, with the stripes and the cut. Imagine if that's your yard. I mean, come on, neighbors are gonna notice that big time. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a thing of water. I'll be right back in 3 minutes. And I'm back. Sorry if you guys were gone. Sorry. I had to get some water. I got one of those little airplane looking waters. Apparently, I didn't clean out my water bottle good enough. Oh, yeah. Let me back up a little bit over here. Got a nice tree cover right here. There we go. Let me get back over. Look at how beautiful sky. My toddler can do better. Oh, you got one of those Wunderkinds, huh? You let your toddler play with blades and stuff? Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble. We got a few haters out there, so welcome to the Playa Haters Club. I'm sure your toddler can do better. I'm sure your toddler can cut stripes like this, work autonomously, reading at a 4th grade level. We get it. We get it. Do not come at me saucy before lunch, man. I'm prickly. Get me after lunch and I'm lethargic and tired. A lot nicer after lunch. A lot more patient. Get me before lunch, I'm just a prickly old man. We love you guys though. Thanks for engaging with us. Misery does love company. That's so funny. I mean, I don't understand the times. Like, so there's a guy who will comment on our Facebook, our Reddit, and I don't want to name names or anything like that, but that's like his full-time job is to just do that. And I'm like, oh man. I stayed at a hotel a couple of weeks ago. I didn't really like it. It's not crooked. It's the angle that you're seeing because it's a hill. Let me move and show you. So there is divots. You got to understand there's divots. See, now they don't look as crooked, right? So you got to understand, this is going up and down. It's textured, it's contoured. You're not seeing a straight line. If this was completely flat, there you go, look, like the lines. So we got contours coming here. Here's a divot here, a bump. So when you see that on camera, that's not a crooked line. It's moving in straight lines. It's just the contour of the land that you're seeing. Somebody just said, I can do a better line than this robot. Okay, Noriega, I believe you. Here we go. I don't want to know about any of that kind of stuff. Current cutting height is about 3.1 inches. I just did go to the other side. You want me to go up the hill? Why must I walk hills here? I'm almost 50 years old. What do you want me to die out here? I'm just kidding. Yeah, let me go up. I'll go up, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so the lines will look different compared to about where you're at. What like angle you're seeing things at here. Let me move around. Let me pick up all my stuff because I'm just a nice guy. I don't want to forget that water bottle though. It's my nice water bottle. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Almost fell down. See, the line perception is different from wherever you're at. We got divots here. We got all kinds of stuff. I'm not sure what it's going to look like on top of the hill. So there, this is it's a diamond cut we're doing from this angle right here. So we got our lines set up. I don't know, they look pretty straight to me. Somebody just called me a robot nerd. Man, I'm the least robotic nerd you'll ever meet, dude. I'm just a dude. I wish I was. be making a lot more money if I was making robots, man. That's the future, guys. So now we're on the top here. So you don't really get the full on view. And mind you, this is doing an area that I mapped out here. So it does also go as straight as my map does. Somebody said I have one. Well, thank you for being part of the community. I like the anonymous people that heckle. Is there good money in that? Maybe there is. I don't know. So yeah, giving you a full view. Here you go. Here's your stripes. Wow. Look at that. There we go. Shipping time, well, for this unit right here, this is our standard lawnmower with core. Usually about 7 to 10 business days. Right now we're doing our 5-year warranty pledge too. So that is about $1,000 value, 5-year warranty. Who's the great grape that commented on our page? I think he works for another company. I can't say your name on TikTok because it's inappropriate. This one is using the 2-disc microblade. You already said it looked good. Sorry, over here, now he's saying a different thing. You already said it looked good. All right. So this one's using a 2-disc 5-blade system on the bottom for a micro mulch. Our new Lawnmower Pro uses a 2-disc blade, but that's for a more robust type of lawn. It's more commercial grade. 300-watt motor versus this one has 150-watt motors underneath. We open the deck up a little bit, but on this one, you can open the deck up as well. You just take off some of the guards underneath that you don't really need if you don't want to. Just make sure if you do alter anything, you let us know just so it's under the warranty. But yeah, this one right now, just any core purchase with any module is a 5-year warranty. Great for maintenance cuts. Somebody on our regular page, the people that are sitting and typing on their keyboard in the middle of a work day. Oh, what's this? This is a nice comment. Yeah, that's just the thing too. Like Yarbo's meant for constant maintenance. All of these robotic lawnmowers are meant for maintenance cuts, guys. If you got some, I mean, I've cut down some pretty crazy stuff with the Lawnmower Pro, but the Yarbo's meant to go out and do 2 cuts a week. Especially this with the micro mulching, 2 cuts a week. It's constantly feeding your grass. My grass has never been healthier at home, honestly, with these cuts. This grass right here is a little dry. We did have some. We did have like 2 months of just crazy hot weather. I mean, somebody said, do you think they'll ever use a conventional blade? The new Lawnmower Pro is pretty close. I mean, it's that Kaiser blade type of blade. It does have like wings on one side for an uplift, because you do need to create that uplift. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely switching to a more robust style. But if you have like lawn, like grass like this, guys, I mean, the standard lawnmower is totally fine for that as well. But, you know, I do know, like, some people live in some areas where, like I did talk to some people in Florida where they had the St. Augustine grass. And maybe, like, the standard lawnmower is not the right grass for that. Yeah, you can see the beautiful day, though. Thanks for the questions on TikTok. Thanks for the Weisenheimers on Yarbo.com. Make sure you click on those links while you're commenting over there. We love you, though. I mean, if you want to comment from your mom's basement and join us, man, we're everyone's. Somebody said their neighbor constantly needs charging. Guys, it'll cut for a quarter acre before it has to go back and recharge. It's got a 36 volt, 40 watt battery. You can do 1.72 acres in a 24-hour period. 6.2 acres in a week, and that's off 2 cuts. I'm in an open park. I know you can see me from your mom's basement. Come on, dude. Got a leftover meatloaf, man. What are we having? What mom cooked last night? What are the leftovers? What are we having? Like meatloaf? What are we having today? Spaghetti! I make all the spaghetti in our house, buddy. That'd be good, though. Spaghetti meatballs. I think if I'm living in my mom's basement, I think some good spaghetti meatballs would sound good. I'm having fun with them. I think they think they're bothering me, but I've been married way too long to take anything personal anymore. You're talking to a guy who's had his own TV show, was the face of the brand, now works for another brand. If you think I haven't come by online trolls in my life, I couldn't imagine taking the time to do that, though. But hey, it's all good. The fact that they went to our website to troll too, that's really funny. It can do 6.2 acres in a week. Height range on this mower is 4 to 1.2 inches. Height range on the Lawnmower Pro is 4 to 0.8 inches. So it does give a lower cut. Yeah, the trolls are out, but they are out on Yarbo.com, so at least they're on our website. And I think they're really interested. But yeah, there's like 2 or 3 people on the Facebook too. That's what they do all day. They just troll and troll and troll. All good though. while the rest of us are working. A lot of dragonflies out here today, man. Appreciate the conversations, man. TikTok, what's up, guys? Good day on TikTok. We were out here yesterday for a couple hours, man. Got to check the status of this cut real quick. Yeah, and I mean, lines are straight. It just depends on what angle. Obviously, if you're not smart enough to understand contour of land, like there's literally a slope right here. This is it moving up and down. Depends on what angle you're looking at, guys. But yeah, math is hard. Is it rainproof? It is waterproof. This is the only problem with the cup. I think it's going to do the boundary too. You can check the status right here on your map. So I got 6 minutes left on this cut. This is the only part, like I know people get, so we're working on pathways for this too. This is the only frustrating part. Sometimes you got a beautiful cut and then it goes to do the boundaries. So you could do the boundaries first too if you wanted to. I'd be pretty happy if my yard looked like this. I do not get those stripes with the push mower. Obviously, the Yarbo has a lot more weight to it. So now it's going to go around, do a couple boundary cuts. Kind of square everything off so you guys will be able to see it. Yeah, so it's waterproof to IP67. It's meant to be outside. It does have rain sensors on it though, so you can set the sensitivity kind of thing to that. But so if it is working out in the rain, it will go back. Just more so for the cutting the wet grass type of thing. I don't like to cut my grass in the rain. Move around here, guys. Man, it's beautiful. Beautiful out today. This is what we cut so far. I might do another cut over. This is our standard Yarbo lawnmower too. Perfect for big yards, multiple acres. If you do have the driveway as well. So like this is me mapping it out here. This is not the Yarbo's fault. I can get kind of crude when I'm mapping things out. Obviously, if you got your own property, you can take your time. I just want to show you guys a big area though. Show it climbing hills. Yeah, if I was doing by a fence, I would not have that trailer hitch on. I just have it on because I'm not doing any fences and stuff, but I would definitely take that off because it doesn't know it's on right now. So it would turn into a fence, but that's, you could just take the hitch part off. The back brace mount can stay on. But yeah, no, that hitch, for real, I would take that off if I was doing it, just because, like I said, it doesn't know it's there. But with that's why they're trying to, I beta tested it a couple months ago. We're trying to get things out as fast as people ask for them, guys, but it takes a while. I beta tested the tow mode a couple months ago. That was really fun. So what that is that, we'll understand that if it is towing something, then it can work autonomously with the turns. Right now, if you're towing something, you got to do it manually just because the Yarbo will not know what's on the back. But with the tow mode, that I can tell you I've tested out and it worked great. But I know everybody's like thinking just because it's not out yet, we're not delivering it. But it's like, I don't understand. Like, it takes a while to get some of the software, and people ask, I mean, and this is a new technology and people ask for a lot, like right now the dead reckoning is very important because we want to ensure that people have, with trees like this, you want to have strong GPS signals. So that's very important to us to do that. And so you got to kind of prioritize the things that come out. We had to delay the trimmer a little bit just because we wanted to make it better. So that is what's happening with that right now. The Lawnmower Pro is shipping right now. It's on boats, it's coming this way, or however they ship cargo. I don't know these days. I'm not one of those. I'm not a buyer or seller. But yeah, so that's coming too. What else? I know everybody wants N-Trip, to get rid of the data center and start working on that. So that's stuff that's coming too. It's just like, there's only so many people. There's only as big an R&D department as you have right now for a startup company that's gone from a couple years ago to a Kickstarter to now 2 rounds of investors and expansion into the United States. Like, it's coming. Things are coming, guys. And we appreciate everybody who's been with us from the start. It's a young company. I worked for an old stale company for a long time. And let me tell you that this company is way more, forward thinking, I guess. So everyone, I know patience is hard these days. We want things instantly. We want change instantly. But honestly, it's like, this technology's in its infancy. I just saw somebody posted the other day about a new modular lawnmower coming out. Guys, that's in Kickstarter mode right now. That tells you how far advanced Yarbo is to actually have the modules, have different mowers now, have the snowblower, have the leaf blower, and this other technology and the tow capacity, and this other lawnmower is just in Kickstarter mode. So Yarbo's already got a couple year head starts. Sure, there's hiccups, there's all that stuff along the way, but man, it's coming, and it's advancing at like a rocket pace. So yeah, the tow mode with like a spreader on the back. If we do get the other, I know we're working on our own spreaders and liquid spreaders, granule spreaders. That's something too. Like I said, it's just about prioritizing, taking care of potential users, or current users, potential users, future users, just making sure everything's on, The lawnmower is a lot trickier than the snowblower. The lawnmower and the snowblower is great. It's a 2-stage snowblower, goes out there, chucks snow. You can put the plow on the back, but the lawnmower brings a lot more obstacles. It brings a lot more places where, with GPS cover. So obviously, and we're asking it to do a lot bigger areas. So yeah, it's all fun. It's different technology. Discount packages to purchase the entire family of products. I will say right now, with the 5-year warranty that we're offering, that's a value up to about $1,000. So there's peace of mind there. But yeah, no, we'll have some stuff coming out. We're gonna come up with some new campaigns. I can't promise we're gonna give anything away, but snowblower season's gonna be right around the corner. Definitely want to get those bundles in. Once our pre-order pros go out, then we'll be able to do some more. Maybe some just standard bundles, a little bit easier with the pro versus, Yeah, so like I said, this is the only modular yard tool out there. I saw one yesterday, somebody trying to come out with one, and it's in Kickstarter form. So that means you're probably a few years away from anything like that working with no bugs, just with functionality. Yarbo's actually already out there working, functioning, cutting grass, blowing snow, leaf blower, tow package, software coming out like crazy. I mean, we're not just talking about what we want to do, we're actually doing it. And the other one had wheels and not the track. So I'm wondering, I don't know. Not that I want to talk up other product, but I just want to let you guys know that currently Yarbo's the only one, and it's going to be for years, the only one out there that's actually physically doing the things. and we're listening to the community. If you're looking for like a cheaper lawnmower, maybe Yarbo's not what you want. If you're looking for a multifunctional yard tool with a snowblower, leaf blower, lawnmower, you're looking for that, the towing capabilities. If you got carts around, you got things you need to lug around property, then yeah. This should be the end right here. Said, what kind of software circuit? I wish I could totally answer that question. I've seen the insides of these, but that is a question that is smarter than I am. So I don't think I can give you a... I don't want it to go back and recharge here, but might try to go to... Let me see. I got a little time left. Let's... I got another map right next to this one. Before it cuts across my beautiful striped skies, here we go. Now I gotta cut across just because it's going to another area. And this is the pathway I've created. I feel like the Godfather. This is the path we've chosen. There probably are some people on here that could answer about the software question. I wish I knew all the tech geek spots things. I just don't. That kid who was harassing me from his mom's basement probably knows. They're always sending out app. So any bugs, any things like that, or I'm using the newest one right now. I got to tell you, it's been phenomenal. As far as any bugs or security things, like anything like that that's brought to the attention is fixed like immediately. But yeah, I mean, like any apps or anything like that, occasionally but then we send out updates like every week, every few weeks, sometimes once a month, sometimes, so the versions are always changing on what apps you're using. Did I not answer that correctly for you? I don't know. Oh, you were asking software on the app. All of ours come out of the App Store. I don't know. Well, depend if you're using... Sorry, I thought you were talking about the software on the actual rover. All right, so we're going to start a cut here. I got to look at my phone. I don't know what area. I might be in the area. I might have to move. I'm not sure. Oh no, here it is. So we have two properties now. We're gonna do one area right next to the other area that we just did. This will get us right through this. This is awesome. This will get us right through the live stream here. It's about 33 minutes on this cut. It is looks like a parallel cut. We're doing the boundary real quick first. Oh, sorry. The mom's basement was a couple trolls I had on here earlier. If you go up and look at the comments, they're gone now, thankfully. That was for a couple we had on here earlier that were just being special. Yeah, sorry. The battery, it can do about a quarter acre per charge. 6,000 square feet at 1 inch of snow. So 6,000 square feet at 1 inch of snow. 2,225 inches are at 5 inches of snow. So square feet. So for driveway size. And then, sorry, I'm trying to find a good spot, guys. And then, it's working autonomous. So it'll go to 20%, and it'll go back and recharge itself till it gets to 80%. So about a quarter acre per charge, 1.72 acres in a day, working autonomously. And obviously the length of your grass and how crazy things are also factor into stuff. So I got to balance this out, guys. Thank you. Somebody said super machine. Appreciate it. Thought they were talking about me, but I don't think so. It's going to work its way around here. We're doing this hill. So the snowblower and leaf blower take up a little bit battery a little quicker. Like I said, 6,000 square feet at 1 inch of snow. But it will, when it's working autonomously, we like to call it our 80-20 window. So once it goes down to 20%, it'll go back, recharge itself. Takes about 90 minutes. It'll get to 80% and then go back out. And if you want full charge, takes about from 0 to 100, takes about 2 hours to charge up the Yarbo. It charges on a docking station where it automatically goes to the docking station, charges itself back up. So I'm at the top of the hill now, guys. If you're asking any questions on YouTube, I'll be over there in a minute. I'm gonna go get lunch after this. I promise to not be so cranky. I'm hungry though. I'm not a guy who eats breakfast, so I have 2-3 cups of coffee. I did my pre-workout. I did some creatine this morning, and then I got a lift in. And so then by the time noon hits, I'm starving. Somebody said when I push my manual mower, I go in for a recharge when I hit 20%. I think they call that a beer, right? An ice cold beer. I like to grab an ice cold beer, like beverage, let's just say beverage, and watch my Yarbo work. That's what I did last Saturday morning, man. I just was like, my wife, where did she go? She took the kids somewhere, and it was just me, and I was like, you know what? It was Saturday. I was like, it's Miller time. It was like noon. But then I didn't keep going, though. I just had one. It was nice. Comes a big dragonfly. See that thing? Thing's like bombing me. So yeah, it's going right up along the area I just cut. So this is another area. So you could have this in your yard. Maybe if you got multiple acres, you do one area one day, other area the next. Just the maintenance cuts on the top. If you're cutting at 3 to 4, 4 inches or 3, you're not going to notice in a day's. Got a couple different cuts. We got a diamond cut, spiral cut, checkerboard cut, and parallel cut. Right now I'm just doing the boundary first. So we're going around doing the boundary here, this area. I just cut all this. This is all cut here. Sorry, I'll slow it down. We just cut all that, you can see. Now we're working our way around this way. Having a little fun. Trying to get where I can get a good angle. Let me go downhill once. Let's watch the Yarbo go up and down here. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Staring Labor Day weekend right in the face. What do you guys got planned for Labor Day weekend, man? I think I'm going to take kids up to Michigan. I'm not sure. Sorry, guys. I'm moving around here. I'm just moving. So now you can kind of see the contour of what we're working with. Yarbo's on the side of a hill. I wanted to show you guys that too. I know, right? I climb that building, put an RTK up. I would love it if it could get up there. I'm not going up there because I hate heights. I've been on top of the Empire State Building, 30 Rock, the Space Needle in Seattle. I'm like, been on a couple towers in Europe too that I don't like the heights anymore. Yeah, it works fine with dogs. It has the Yarbo has object avoidance for dogs and cats and people. Let Somebody said removable battery. The battery does pop out of the back. Yep. If you don't want to store the battery in there, obviously we recommend if you're not using it, yeah, don't store the battery in there. It's a 36 volt, 40 watt battery. I will say I caught my first landmine a couple weeks ago, though. My neighbors were over on a Friday night, and we were just, having some adult time on a Friday night, sitting on the patio, listening to some music, talking with the neighbors. But they have 2 special needs dogs who I love. They're like my second dog, but they came into our backyard at night, and then thought we got everything, but the next morning, old Yarbo caught a random landmine. Another thing, it's better Yarbo catches it than me, right? Or one of the kids steps in it, drags it all over the house. Yeah, you can spray it down pretty easy. The decks come off really quick. Obviously, I always recommend picking up sticks or dog waste or kids' toys. The Lawnmower Pro can handle them a little bit better, but like the sticks and stuff like that, but they can still get wedged under the deck. It doesn't matter. And then you'll get an alert that one of the motors is not spinning or something like that. I see people comment a lot, why am I getting this error? Usually you got to flip your deck over and there could be something charged stuck in there. How well would the Yarbo do on 9 acres? I mean, he could cut 9 acres once a week. We recommend, it's like, we say 6.2 acres in a week, but that's off 2 cuts. Oh, somebody bought a competitor and they sold me a defective unit for 8 months and counting, no support. I'm sorry to hear that. That's why Yarbo's offering its 5-year warranty. We got great customer service too. And I'm sure they didn't, you should, we have a 2-year replacement window on right now, our current warranty. Not the one that's being offered right now is our 5-year. That one's like up to 5 years. But before that, we had our standard, it was like 2-year warranty, standard 2-year warranty. So 45-day replacement window to 30-day money-back guarantee. But the 5-year warranty is really just to stand next to the product. Yeah, you can purchase 2 Yarbos, no limit. I didn't want to sound like a salesperson right here. Not that I'm not trying to sell things, but somebody said, how's it do in cold conditions? It can work up to, I've had it, well, not the lawnmower, but I've had the snowblower out here in a polar vortex, 0 degrees, just fine. Can handle heat up to 113 degrees or all the way down to negative 13 degrees. It was actually designed first as a snowbot. So really it's like the strong suit. I know a couple people this summer were having some it was getting hot and it was a hot summer and this thing's baking out in the sun. So we recommend, if you are getting extreme heat, like any other electronic, your phone, my phones were overheating. And I never once had the Yarbo overheat here. And we were working at 90 degree plus. But I had to go stand in the shades because these iPhones were not working. So we'd like to have the fleet of Yarbos out for sure. But that'll involve working with the N-Trip versus the data center, which I'm probably in the next year, that's probably going to see a switch over. I'm not sure. I don't want to speak for Yarbo, but I know Ken Coleman has talked about it. God, my voice sounds great. But yeah, I don't know if you were here I know you asked about the battery earlier, but yeah, the battery, it can do about 1/4 acre per charge. Then it'll work its way down to 20% and it'll go back and charge itself up to 80% and then automatically come out and finish the job. I'm going to send it back to the docking station when I'm done with this cut. And my battery right now, we've been out here cutting since noon. My battery is at, let me see, I'll show you guys. So 82%, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. The battery's at 82%. I got 25-minute cut, 1,900 square feet left, 28% progress ratio. I got Wi-Fi. I'm on Bluetooth right now, but then I got my GPS, and then I have 82% of my battery left. So let me show TikTok. Same thing I just showed them. This is the cut I'm doing right here. Battery's at 82%. 24 minutes left now, 30% of the cut. Working under a tree right now too. Sorry guys, be right there. Answering a question. There we go. Sorry, let me get this on here. Sorry, answering a question real quick, guys. Be right with you. How long would it take to cut 9 acres? Well, 6.2 in a week, so anyone want to help me out? That'd be 12. That's one cut a week, though. That's 12 acres in a week. So probably, I don't know, 5 days? 4 days? 4 days? 5 days? I'm not a math guy, I gotta be honest with you. Man, I love the conversations today, guys. Thanks for joining in, man. I really appreciate this. We haven't been live in a minute. Even got TikTok people talking, joining in. Somebody said, don't give up. My yard is too small for this, but I think it's the future. Susan said that on YouTube. Stay tuned, man, because I think we are like working, and I know eventually, I don't want to give away anything, but I know they're working on some solutions for smaller yards as well. Maybe like some minis in the way or something like that. Would have probably the 20-inch deck, which the width of the cut. But I know things are in the works. You know, it's always expanding, growing. So stay tuned. What would be your recommendation for the 9 acres? My recommendation would be to invite me over. I could camp out. Just, you know, all around have a good time. Is there any water on these acres? Is there like, I don't need a pool, but maybe a pond I can just jump in. But no, for real though, like it depends on what the 9 acres look like. Is it all flat? Is there lots of tree cover? Is it you know, how much mowable property is on that 9 acres? Is it all mowable property? I mean, dang, I thought I was gonna get a nice vacation. No water. I do live pretty close to Lake Michigan, but I used to live right on the lake for like 20 years, but I hardly go to the beach. I'm a little pale. So yeah, we're going up, down, sideways on the hills here. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. We're talking all about the warranty today, guys. The 5-year warranty at Yarbo.com. That's what's going on right now. as far as specials. You can get in on that absolutely free. It's about a $1,000 value for the 5-year warranty. How much of this cut do I have left here? I think we probably got about 14 minutes left. Somebody said, does the rover keep track of the distances it's driven in a long time? I don't see an odometer on my end, but probably somewhere in there, there is, obviously, there's somewhere in there. I believe probably with permission from owners, we could probably track the usage on it, like mileage or anything like that. I know I've been beating this one up for a while. This is the one I used to have at my house. I have a different unit at my house now. This is I love this one, man. I beat this thing up so much. I've done probably, I can't even count how many live streams with this. It's out cutting every day. It's a workhorse. I got the standard lawnmower on it right now. Obviously, we have the Lawnmower Pro at Yarbo.com as well. I'm going to come right back, guys. I'm going to go get one more thing of water. My voice is going out. It's going to take me like 3 minutes. Everybody, stay appropriate. I'll be gone. Just 3 minutes. Be appropriate. Nobody do anything. I'm just going to go get a water. Be right back. You guys can watch the Yarbo. This is what it's working autonomous. I don't need to be here. So you can see it right now. I got the tow hitch on the back as well, if you want to know what that looks like, but I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Sorry, man, going through water. Let me, when will the next trimmer demo be? Not until I get the new trimmer. The one I have right now is the one that was, it's kind of the prototype, I guess, but we've made some changes to it. So it wouldn't be, once I get that, we'll do the new trimmer. Once I get the new one, I don't have the one that's the redesign yet. So that what they did is they've, so the one that we had in April that we had up here, we did a big live thing. It was really nice. The concept of it is really nice. It's just a little bit different. I've seen the upgraded one. Ken had a video of it in New York. They were out using it. Just some upgrades coming, you know, as far as just as far as like the ball on the back, so that way it doesn't bottom out and scalp. You know, because when the Yarbo's going up and down on hills, you can see where that would happen. We're adjusting the height on it too. So it was going in increments of 4, 3, and 2 inches. Now you'll be able to, I believe, 9 different settings. So you'll be able to take it from 4 inches down to 2 inches, but a quarter inches in between. That's huge too, because if your lawnmower is cutting from 4 to 1.2 inches or 4 to 1.8 inches, you want to keep that height pretty close to, you know, standard with each other. And then also, though, they've made the installation quicker with like speed screws, like pins, versus having to put everything in. Okay, so 42 trees, around 8 mowable acres. Okay. Well, you're going to love it. Then we got our Dead Reckoning coming out here. I think I'm going to start testing it out next week. Because it doesn't matter what lawnmower, what like autonomous with the mower you use, you're going to run into some problems with tree cover. Now there's solutions to that. You know, I'm not saying, I got a lot of trees around here too. I haven't had the GPS go out once here today. But depending on how high your data center is mounted as well, you want that to be in a nice clear area as well. But we're going to launch the Dead Reckoning coming up soon, where Yarbo will be moving and functioning after a loss of a GPS signal. And usually what happens there is that the Yarbo will move. It'll find another GPS signal as it's moving. But that involves like extra sensors and doing some different things, like as far as... So yeah. Yarbo can handle 70 degrees. Or 35 degree angle, 70 degree slopes. I know this looks a little wonky here, but that's a dip. Ooh, that breeze is a little chilly. Not gonna lie. Might go up. I'm under a tree right now myself, so I'm gonna move just to show you guys here. Going uphill. Yarbo's been doing hills on the side. That sounded saucy. Yarbo's been doing hills on the side. All right. Coming up to the top here. Probably got about 10 minutes left in this cut. We did this one already, so we've been cutting now. We've been out here for about hour and a half out here. Not cutting for an hour and a half, but cutting for about an hour and 20. Set up here, watch Yarbo go up and down here. Oh, I gotta tilt this, sorry guys. That's a good question. With the Dead Reckoning, setting the charging station in the garage or shed. Be a good question. That I do not know. I mean, yeah, right now, if you got it in the garage, chances are you're probably, depending on what kind of setup you have, you might get a signal in there still too, when the garage door is open or something like that. But yeah, right now you have to like physically drive it out to an area. I get some of that though on my docking station, because the one at the office here does not follow the rules as far as how far away you want. I believe you want to keep things about 7 to 10 feet away from your docking station. just to keep that clear RTK signal. Mine at home too, I had to mount my data center on a fence just because when I got it, it was winter. I didn't want to go up on the roof, and I still really don't like heights, but I should have changed it by now. But it works fine for me where I'm at, so it's like I don't have any problem with my yard or anything like that. But yeah, if you could put a data center up here, man, you'd be mowing forever. So yeah, if you aren't familiar with our data center, like you need an internet obviously plugged in, but it's you need a 120-degree angle of the sky for the best like. But the data center does not need a clear line of sight to the rover itself. Just needs the sky and the satellites. The rovers communicate too with RTK antennas. But then so the data center then will communicate through the Wi-Fi halo antenna if you're close to Wi-Fi range, or it'll automatically switch to cellular if you move away from that range, and then default back to Wi-Fi as close as it gets. All right, doing good on TikTok today too. Man, love the eyeballs in here. Love everybody talking. Love the positivity of the conversations. Good questions come in. Really appreciate that. I was getting beat up earlier by some trolls. There's not really anything you can say to me. How does it handle days that it rains? Well, you can either change your settings in your Yarbo app. If you don't care that it's out in the rain, it's waterproof. So if you don't care, but if you don't like when it's cutting the rain, it has the rain sensors on it. So it'll automatically return to its docking station. When I started this live stream, it didn't want to go for me because I had just power washed it. So the rain sensor was wet. So I had to go dry. I had to quick wipe that off my shirt. So here you can set up the rain sensitivity. Mine's at like, I got rain detection on. These are your working preferences. I got rain detection on, about halfway. Nothing crazy. You can set it higher. You can set it all the way down low, so it will still go out and work when it's raining. Yeah, I know. I need like a bottle of water every half hour. Nobody tells you, though, that your 40s are going to be spent. The majority of time in your 40s are going to be spent just trying to stay hydrated. I mean, all day long, I'm doing electrolytes. I got water. I'm like, but nobody says like you're going to be spending that much time just trying to stay hydrated, you know? I'm going to turn this way. There's some people trying to eat. I don't want them to be on camera, so I'll turn it this way. I wouldn't want to be on camera when I'm eating my lunch. See how nice I am? Well, somebody asked how big a property. I'm not mowing all of this property. This is not our property. This is just where our maintenance facility is in here outside of Chicago. So I'm not mowing all of this property. I could mow I could mow 6.2 acres twice with this property. But I just have some certain areas mapped out, different areas. Each work plan is like a different amount of square feet. It'll tell you in the preview when you map things out. And then each area, you can do different cuts. You can do different mow heights. You can do parallel cut. I have a new cut on here, guys. I don't know. I don't think I was supposed to tell anybody, but it's not out on the regular app yet. I'm using a beta version app right now. I get all the fun things to test out before. I get the Lawnmower Pro. I have the trimmer. I get the new software. So these are all my different maps. So if you have different property, maybe your house is here, this is your front yard, backyard, side yard, you can do all different maps. I don't believe there's a limit on them. I haven't reached it yet if there is. But I even have like maps over maps just because certain days I'm cutting different things. You got diagnostic tools. You go in here, Yarbo. Tells you how many satellites. Like right now, I got 31 satellites commuting with the RTK antenna. I got a 3 connection on my data center, which is just average because I don't have it mounted properly where I should. But 3 will get the job done. 2, probably 2, but once it gets a little lower, tells you heartbeat strong, cellular, battery temp 26, battery status, tells you how the mowers are running, discs are running, what kind of halo connection I'm getting, how the cameras, you can do a camera test. So yeah, the app really does give you all the information you need, like as far as like, it's just about learning how to read that stuff and, understand your mower. We're about 4 minutes done with this cut. I can see the strip it has left right here. And then I'm going to go grab lunch. I don't know what. I don't know how long I'll be. Oh, no. I don't want to cancel my live here. Sorry, wrong button. So the good news is if I wanted to go have lunch and send it out to do a different area, I could just do that, and then it would automatically go back to the charging station when it's done. Unfortunately, this is an office setting, and there's other people around, so I'm not going to do that right now. Back up a little bit. So yeah, don't forget right now we're running our Yarbo Care 5-year warranty. That's only available on units purchased at yarbo.com, not the ones purchased on Amazon. That's running until the end of this weekend. So you're going to want to jump on that. That's a 5-year warranty. Normally, so it's an extra 3 years on top of our 2-year warranty. It's about $1,000 value over the 5 years. Means if something breaks, we'll replace it. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for asking questions today. I really appreciate it. Go get some lunch. Go enjoy. It's noon here where I'm at. I'm going to go out and get some lunch. I'm in no hurry, though. I think I'm trying to do the fasting till 1, and then I'll eat. Ooh, the clouds moved in, too. Oops. Wrong button. Yeah, you can see the slope of this hill too. So it's a big hill. It's moving up and down. Check out YouTube before we end this one. A lot of comments on YouTube today too, man. It's awesome. Once it's done here, we're going to send it back to the docking station. It's going to go back to the docking station. I'm going to let it recharge. I think it's the last strip here, guys. This might be it. And then we're going mobile. It's got one little teeny strip left. I see it. I see what you're doing. Got one little strip left. Yeah, now's the time though. Yarbo.com. We got our Yarbo care going on. This is our M1 mower. We also have the Lawnmower Pro on Yarbo.com, but this is our standard lawnmower. Just to give you guys a bird's eye view of what we did today. I can speak. We did this area here. Came over, did all this area as well. So we've been out here for an hour and a half. Battery's at 73% still. My phone battery's only at 20%. So now we're gonna go back and recharge, guys. I'm gonna keep an eye on it because there's people out here walking. I'm gonna follow it back to the docking station here. We're gonna go follow it back. Good way to end a live stream, taking it back. If I can Michael McDonald it. Taking it to the streets. All right, here we go. I'm gonna follow it back to the docking station. If you guys got any questions, get them in now. I'm gonna be off in about 5 minutes. When the orange light's blinking, it's working fully autonomous. This is the new, oh, see how I didn't like it? I got too close. That's the new tow hitch on the back. Shouldn't say no, I've already going. We got the lawn tracks on the back. Got lights all around. Binocular cameras on the front, binocular cameras on the rear, binocular cameras on the side. These are your RTK antennas. This is your Wi-Fi Halo antenna. This is our standard lawnmower, Yarbo lawnmower deck. Both the lawnmower deck and the Pro are 20-inch widths. This one is 4 inches down to 1.2 inches cut. Now the Pro can get down to about 0.8 inches. Though, yeah, so it can handle some of those tough. Like I said, I was talking to a guy yesterday in Florida. He had the St. Augustine grass. I've read a lot of horror stories about that. But it's a different climate, you know. Up here, we get a little mix of everything. I like to put some bluegrass. I hate these little berries, man. They just mush up. I did have the leaf blower out blowing them away the other day. I might do that again after lunch. There we go. So yeah, we're just getting back to the docking station. I have the pathway set up from that area to this area here. So it'll walk through this area right here, and then this will be how it follows itself back to the docking station. There is a true green flag here. I want to try to run it over though, just because I want to see it. Because I don't care. Because I'm a rebel. Man, I just washed this thing. It's so dirty. Just filthy. I guess it's supposed to be though, right? Is it really gonna go back to a start point over here? All right. This is how I mapped it, I guess. Coming back. That's where I made the map from, so it's going to come back. 2 minutes to recharge, 2 minutes to recharge. It's toying with me. It knows I want to go to lunch, but that's where I made the map from, so that's where it's going to go. Yeah, don't forget you can go online and schedule a demo too. Wherever you're at, we probably have users around the country that are signed up to do some demos. There's some online demos as well. I mean, I guess I just gave a couple hour online demo for the most part. Please run over this sign. Please run over this sign. Oh, no. Dang it. All right, guys. Yarbo's going back to charge. I'm going to quick end this live stream just a second. I want to tell you guys a couple things before we do. We flip these around. Always amazed at how tired I look at the end of these versus the beginning of these. So, yeah, it's hat weather. I love it. I can wear a hat every day. But, yeah. So I want to say thank you, everybody who tuned in today. We really appreciate it. Go to yarbo.com. You can click on links right here. I know TikTok, you don't see those, but I appreciate you guys joining in. And take advantage of that 5-year warranty that's out only till after this weekend. And then it's gone for the meantime, or up to 500 units. So by Friday, we do 500 units. It's done. We just launched this about a week and a half ago in New York. So, so definitely check that out. And check out the bundles. Fall's coming up. You're going to want to look at those. The leaf blowers. Sorry, I was making sure I didn't hit. You want to look at the leaf blower, snow blower bundles are coming out right now too. You're going to love that 2-stage Yarbo snow blower with the 24-inch width, 12-inch height on the auger. Can handle just about anything. I want to show you guys behind me. I'm watching the Yarbo park. There we go. So it's automatically parking right there. It's going to back up, go right on docking station. It'll start charging. That's what it does when you're working autonomous anyways. It just goes back. It goes back like how I parked it on there too, so that's funny. So yeah, thanks for joining in. I'm Ryan with Yarbo. We're going to be back multiple times this week. We're going to be doing some different demos. And then hopefully we can start demoing some different software next week and, get that in there as well. But thanks for tuning in, man. Really appreciate it. Ignore the haters. I know I got into it with them a little bit here today, but it's okay. It's entertainment, right? I'm here to entertain and show you guys stuff. So definitely appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys with Yarbo, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you.